Welcome back to Faraway Village. Without any city's stress and noise, we peacefully live our adorable rustic life. It's nothing better than to show you one day in a village. Join us on this little adventure. And this is a real ostrich. Let's start working. After getting rid of the feathers that could stay on the skin, we need some splashes of the water. The big bonus of living among this beautiful mountains, that already is a privilege with views, is the purest water ever. And the cutting up begins. Want us to cook more and more incredible food? Then like this video and subscribe to motivate us. You should be twice more careful while working with such an ingredient. Careful work is a respect to the animal. Also, ostrich is not a cheap one. Now we prepare specific spicy water. It needs to be a lot of seasoning that fit birds' meat. If you want more interesting hacks about cooking, you can join our social medias. Now lemons and fresh garden herbs. It's such a pleasure to have this just outside the house. By the way, you can also try to grow it up on your window. And this is a hack. Just leave the meat in this spicy water. You will open a new taste. Rustic life in Azerbaijani mountains is nice and quiet, and when you feel harmony with nature once, you want this experience to be always with you. You're not afraid of work even if it seems hard, and when you deal with it, you feel so powerful. Meanwhile, we continue to work. Today we need a lot of brushwood that we picked from the nearest mountain forest to make a big fire for the big bird. Having a wonderful yard means to make it by yourself. But for us, it's one more chance to touch the ground and feel, how can we help to Mother Nature? And it's always a pride to see results of your work, especially in such beautiful flowers. The magic of this majestic mountain views is that all the plants and greens look so satisfying with each other. And our flowers add even more vibe. Do you agree that one of the best things you can do in the village is spending time with animals? Taking care of them is one of the most important parts for rural people, and we have such a lot of pleasure every day feeding and petting them. Looking at the mountains every day, we think about unbelievable beauty of Azerbaijan. The nature here feels so unique you probably can never find the same atmosphere. But sure, every country has something incredible. Now we need to mix some seasoning. What is your favorites for the bird's meat? Please share in the comments. You always can use a mix that you bought in shop. But as for us, it's so interesting to mix seasonings by your own. Here the turmeric, paprika, soy sauce, etc. will be a nice combo for aroma and taste of the ostrich. And now it's time to take this giant bird of its aromatic bath. This is really heavy, so we're waiting for a lot of delicious meat. To watch more adorable videos about Azerbaijani village life, please subscribe and click the bell. Free will is what everyone needs to have. And sometimes life in big city and non-stop scrolling social media can limit your wishes. In the village, you're free at everything. Want some herbs just on the roof? Make it. And as you already guessed, this is a tasty lunch for this cuties. Horses' diet is very specific. They need a lot of herb, hay, and sometimes you can treat them with some vegetables and fruits. These animals are simple, gorgeous, elegant and gracefully. They can become your best friend because they feel people's emotions and able to trust. And we can show you more animals in our Insta by scanning the code. And now let's get back to business. Our ostrich needs some marinade. We've already did a mix and can start the process. While our big bird needs some time to rest, let's start working with a few small. We work hard every day making videos for you, and we're very happy to see your likes and subscriptions. If you want to support us more, please take a look at our shop. You can find a lot of useful kitchenware to create the most delicious surprises for your family. For chicken, we use the same seasonings mix. That way we can compare what tastes better with this combo. The favourite side dishes of our family are potatoes and rice, so we decided to follow the tradition and cook it to eat with the meat. In Azerbaijani traditional cuisine, rice plays an important role. There are several kinds of it that uses in different ways, but the most famous is it being side dish or an ingredient for pilaf. We mix hot rice with fresh dill and dry berries. Also, there is homemade butter from our dear neighbours. Meanwhile, ostrich time has come. Now we fill the ostrich with rice. It will absorb the meat juice and become 3 times more delicious. Baking paper and foil will protect the meat from open fire, not letting it burn outside and staying raw inside. And we close it for a temperature to stay inside. Do you like our oven? Please let us know in the comments if you have ever seen something like this before. For an amazing Azerbaijani tradition of tea ceremonies, we will pick some flowers. This ritual is important for everyday life. It helps to slow down and relax, remember of yourself, and enjoy the moment. There are thousands of recipes of a perfect tea. Green can give you energy, black will help focus, and herbal tea is about full, relax, and heath, because some plants has wonderful properties. For our little tea ceremony, we use special traditional cups. Also, it's important to have something sweet on the table. So we took homemade jam. You can watch the way we do it and try at home. Let us know that our videos are interesting for you by like and subscription. We really love our viewers and try our best for you. Fresh, own-grown veggies are missing for the perfect dinner. Ripe, bright, and juicy, they remind of a hot and happy summer. Can you remember that times you hate veggies? When we were kids, it seemed so weird. But no, realizing the taste and the healthiness, it seems necessary to add to meal. choice of the veggies is great. It all depends on the structures you need to add to your dish, and they are so good when you pick them from the garden. The best dressing is sour cream. For every village child, it's a delicacy, but the one that everyone can fight about, the liquid that stays after the salad was eaten. You dip fresh bread into it, and it's simply incredible. Seems like we need to check the ostrich. It's not that easy to open that it seemed, but the smell we feel costs it. Taste was surprising. It's a bird, but tastes a bit like a beef. We wish everyone who eats meat to try it at least once. It's very delicious. A few moves to serve this dish. By the way, cooking rice inside the ostrich is useful. No dirty dishes to wash. Seems like dogs are gourmets. They like the ostrich too. And the perfect time is coming. Sharing new tastes and new emotions with beloved person, watching the mountains and listening to the sounds of nature. After an amazing launch, our day is not finished yet. We still have some household duties to do. This is the checklist of rural life: work, delicious homemade food, tea with beautiful views, and work again. Have you ever heard that chickens could be real pets? It's not only a joke from Friends show, they have really good memory as for birds and recognize people. We can honestly say that fire is one of the most beautiful elements. Having a possibility to watch it every day outside, safe and special, is a pleasure. For dinner we have something special. Can you guess what is it in the comments? This unusual product is called fars or beef tripe. It's very popular in Scotland cuisine, but also uses in every village for no waste philosophy. If to cook it right, it could be a real delicacy. Tripe is quite hard to cook and quite easy to spoil. You have to be very focused on process and strictly follow the recipe. First thing to know is when you think the product is clean, wash it several more times to avoid the bad smell of the dish. To cup up the meat like a professional, you need to learn right moves and have a good knife. If you want to buy some professional kitchenware, you can scan the code and take a look at our shop. We will be happy to deliver it to your country. Meanwhile, hard work continues. Every hard task you do makes you a winner. It doesn't matter you did a great job or just did a small thing. It can make you believe in yourself. There is no better way to make grinded meat than chop it. You don't ruin the structure, and it stays as juicy as possible. Living in such a picturesque area, we are grateful every day. We say thanks for each other, for everything we have, and, sure, for the chance to be in this beautiful harmony with nature. And let's get back to the dish. Chopped meat needs some onions and garlic. After that, we can start work with rice. First, it's better to wash it. With tomato paste and seasoning, it started looking like a mountain with nice layers, isn't it? Now the filling is ready and we put in tripe. It can look kind of weird, but trust the process. Offal is a very special kind of food. A lot of people hate it, but village people know how to make them a delicacy. By the way, offals are extremely healthy, containing a lot of vitamins that you can hardly get from other food. For the dish to cook well, we sew the parts like a small pouch. With a structure of tripe, it looks funny. This nice sunny day is perfect for working outside. Enjoying the weather, cooking becomes even more pleasant, and a cup of tea to rest will come in handy. Dish is cooking, and it means we can relax a bit. Sure, we will do it with some treats and pure Azerbaijani tea. A little snack before the dinner is never extra, especially when you take it outside with landscapes like that. Time flew up fast. Tripe is ready. Let's have a quick look at it to be sure. And here is our really gourmet dinner. We are so happy to share it with each other, and we wish you could be our guest to share it with you too. That was Faraway Village. Thanks for watching and motivating us with your likes and subscriptions. Wish you to stay joyful and see you next time.
Chores.